Welcome to Hartfelt Beer Reviews. My name is Kyle. Today we'll be reviewing New Glarus Brewing Company's Dancing Man Wheat. It is a German Hefeweizen, which essentially is just an unfiltered wheat beer. Now, it comes in at 7.2% alcohol, and it does not distribute. The brewing company that it is from in Wisconsin doesn't distribute across the country or worldwide whatsoever. Unfortunately, this beer is only available in Wisconsin, so if you're ever up that way, I highly recommend that you grab this bottle because it is absolutely a bombshell of flavor. You get natural flavors of clove, honey, cinnamon, banana, all from the yeast esters and the sugars and the spice characteristics of the beer that come through when you bottle ferment. So, all Hefeweizens are supposed to be 100% bottle fermented. So what that means is 99% of your beer has carbon dioxide added to it. That's how you get carbonation in your beer. Well, German Hefeweizens that are true German Hefeweizens are bottled with little to no carbonation. So basically you ask, well, how's my beer carbonated? What they do is they add priming sugars and yeast to kind of kickstart the fermentation on its own. So they bottle this beer with little to no carbonation added from carbon dioxide, and then they add the priming sugars and the yeast into the beer, and then they bottle it, and that allows it to naturally create carbonation over time. So I'm going to read you the description. It says right here, New Glarus Brewing Company's Dancing Man Wheat. You can see the very jovial dancing man right here on the label. This beer is very exciting. It says, if you dream of wheat, this brew will get your toes tapping. Since 1995, we have brewed Bavarian-style wheat beers exclusively for the same great state that grows the malts for our own Wisconsin wheat. In a world full of posers, this true Hefeweizen is naturally 100% bottle fermented and hazy. Expect this beer to cascade effervescence into your glass. The rich and spicy clove and cinnamon notes will greet your nose while sweet fruit and wheat kiss your lips. Lick the foam from your mouth and admit sometimes you just have to get up and dance. I'm so excited about this beer. I've been looking for this beer for 2 years now. I have had it before. I'm going to go ahead and open this bottle, give you a nice pour, watch the foam and the head create up top so I can show you the color, the aroma, and the taste of this beer. But as I was saying, this beer is just magical. If you like just a very standard German wheat beer, or again, you could just say American wheat beer that is unfiltered, this is the best one I've had. I'm going to do a little bit of an aggressive pour so you can see the head foam, or form, I'm sorry. This does have a very nice, clean, sheer white head with about 2 inches of head that form. Has a nice golden color, orangish hue to it. It has very high carbonation that is naturally occurring from the 100% bottle fermentation. I'm going to go ahead and dive right into it. Gives you a nice aroma. Oh yeah. You can really, it kind of smells like banana bread if you can believe it or not. Banana, clove, cinnamon. The clove is a little rich and spicy. It's not like spicy as in like hot spicy food. It's just like a spiced that just adds itself to the beer with the wheat that occurs in this beer. Oh man. I mean, you get banana, wheat, clove, honey, cinnamon, citrus. I'm going to go ahead and give it a taste and tell you what I think. Oh yeah, it's sticky. It rolls off the tongue. Again, the first thing I get, this beer is very highly carbonated, which is done naturally without little to any carbon dioxide added. So you get a banana, citrus, kind of almost a tangerine feel to it. Then you get the clove, then you get the wheat, then you get the honey sweetness. Absolutely spectacular. This beer is clean, it's crisp, It's refreshing, and you could easily drink, only being 7%, which is just a little bit above standard. You could drink 2 or 3 of these if you wanted to. I don't recommend it, but you could go for it if you really like to. I mean, this is an all-around solid beer. Go ahead and give it a swirl. And that beer lacing, as it just sticks to the glass around it, you can see when I swirl this beer that it's thick, it's sticky. I wouldn't say it's thick, it's not viscous like a stout, because this is just your standard wheat ale. But the head retention on this beer is spectacular. It stays with almost every sip that you take. The flavors are not artificial whatsoever. All these flavors are coming from the yeast that they use. And, oh, man, I love this beer. I mean, I highly recommend going to Wisconsin, or if you're ever there, you need to look for Dancing Man Wheat. It is a seasonal beer, unfortunately. You can only get this during the spring and summertime. This beer was just released about 2 weeks ago, so I'm in luck. This is a really fresh bottle. And oh, man. And if you're ever curious to what I'm doing with my tongue, to taste this beer properly, all beer has 3 different flavor profiles. And I should say, not profiles in a specific flavor, but you get the beginning, the middle, and the finish of the beer. And if you just drink your beer down, you're kind of missing the opportunity to taste all these different flavors. So when you swish it around a little bit, and you let it roll off your tongue, stick your tongue out a little bit, kind of just slowly, you don't swish it like mouthwash, you just barely chew it a little bit, roll your tongue out, and you're able to properly taste the beginning, the middle, and the finish of this beer. And it encompasses everything about the beer. You miss nothing. So these beers are meant to be drank cold. You don't want this to get warm because it'll kind of taste a little odd if it's warm. You know who wants to drink warm beer? But like I've said before, in the aroma you get a banana balm. You get a citrus, clove, and cinnamon. Just bombshell that all come together. Nothing is overwhelming. Nothing is overpowering. All these flavors only complement each other, which is just spectacular. New Glarus brews world-class beer. They brew very different types of beer that a lot of people don't brew. They brew a bunch of sours. They brew some stouts. But this Dancing Man Wheat is just a one-of-a-kind beer that you can only find in the land of Wisconsin. Again, this has been New Glarus Brewing Company's Dancing Man Wheat, coming in at 7.2% alcohol. It is an unfiltered German Hefeweizen, or wheat beer. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed the beer. Thank you.